All right, here we go. So John, if you had to do the recruiting process over again, what would you do differently?
Well, I would have started the process a lot earlier. I started it very late, which limited my options. I wasn't as prepared as I could have been, and pretty much just the options there. So I was on a tennis scholarship. I know some sports, the recruiting might be a little bit different.
Well, you were looking at hockey too at one time, right?
Yeah, I was looking at hockey. So I was looking at both hockey and tennis. But when it came to the end stretch, actually, I was past my senior year already in high school, and going into the summer with not many options because I started it kind of late in the spring. I had a friend of mine that was going to go to a few schools, and I was kind of at the same level, so I kind of got his letters at the time. There was more mailing going on than emailing back then. And so I kind of just looked at specific levels that he was at and kind of hit up those schools as well, and kind of lucked out. So I went to school in a school in New Mexico where the coach contacted me in late spring looking for still another player for the fall. So I actually went on my recruiting trip in June and ended up just committing. Again, I had very few options, so it was kind of like a it's either now or never type deal. And so the one thing I would have definitely done differently is started a lot earlier, more like my sophomore year, maybe even freshman year, but I just would have been a lot more prepared. I would have been able to know, which level I was at and kind of what schools I could have went after. Cause as we know, there's thousands of schools in the US, to choose from, and it's about finding the right fit. So I don't think I really went through the process properly to find the right fit. Although it ended up luckily being a good fit for me.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you would have done differently?
I mean, again, just being more prepared, training for it more, knowing what level I need to be at for, I did contact some schools that were just completely out of my level, not really knowing again. So I just didn't do as much research or educate myself prior to kind of contacting some of these coaches. And, there was a reason why some of these coaches maybe weren't, returning my emails. But once I got into the process a little bit more serious, I realized, okay, like I was going after the wrong schools.
Yeah, it's like the number one, I guess, regret that people have is they didn't start early enough.
Right. So that's the biggest one.